Y'all would have seen the energy before all this. The energy is high right now, but I'm trying to tell you, it's been a flow since I walked in the door. If y'all not following, about time this come out, yo, shame on you. You better get right and come up and join the podcast. Do you hear me? You about to learn something. You about to feel something.
Hey everyone, it's your girl, and we're here on another episode of Dropping Gems 252. And we have a returning guest back with us today. We have 6 foot tall goddess in the house. Yes, you guys. She is amazing, you guys, and she's returning back with us, and she's giving us some new adventures that she's working on today. She's got some good projects going on. For what we know about 6'5". I'm sorry, 6'5". What we know about 6'5" goddess. So 6'5" goddess.
6'5".
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. So. All right. Back there. Okay.
Okay. We got a returning special guest.
Yes. Which is 6'5" goddess.
Thank y'all.
And she's coming with us today. She's in movies. She's a social media influencer. She's also becoming an online comedian. She's a motivational speaker. She is wonderful, you guys. She has this bright energy with her.
Very, very dope content creator.
Very dope. And she's
very
also,
dope.
Her energy is just amazing and stuff. Whenever she comes back, whenever she comes around, she just brightens up the room. She brings her aura with her. She brings this wonderful energy, and I'm so glad to have you back on the show with us again today. Because last year, this is about the same time around last year.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for y'all having me on the show again. But baby, it's the pour in the cup for me. Thank y'all so much, and know that it is back at y'all.
Already.
I appreciate y'all to the fullest.
Happy to have you.
Yes,
Appreciate you being here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. We only welcome those who want to be here. We're not. We love those who are aligned with us, and we all have the same goals in our life, and we want to reach a certain point where we all can come together and work together and basically make a change in the world. And we all have goals and dreams, and that's why we brought her onto our show today, so that we can have these, so that she can give us a little backstory on who she is and where she came from, how she started her journey, and just basically just coming with us with all she has, so that we can all learn a little bit about her.
Thank you.
And I was telling somebody about you earlier. That was like, I got an interview I gotta go do. They was like, who you interviewing? I was like, Kendra. She was like, they was like, for real? I was like, yeah. Like, she'll ball of energy. She's different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm different, baby. I'm different.
It's gonna be a great show because she up here. It's like that.
Thank you.
So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes.
Thank you, man. Y'all know what you talking about. It's a blessing to be up here.
Okay.
Seriously. Thank you.
I also know you have another name that you would like to go by. That you also go by.
Kendra, be you. Do you hear me? Because that's all I'm doing is being me.
Legit.
There's only way you can get here is to be you. It's always a way. There's no other way but to be you. I mean, you can pretend to be someone else, but you're pretty much only going to get so far with that. And, you'll be looking back at yourself and be like, if I would have just did what I needed to do for me and not try to be something I'm not, I wouldn't have lost out on opportunities from trying to follow someone else's path when I had my own path all along. So, we're here to bring out those parts of ourselves and come together with people who are like-minded, so that we can all share and basically exchange good energy to keep encouraging one another, to keep going on and keep moving forward in life. And right now, I have a few questions that I want to ask you. And the first question I would like to ask you, so what are some of the things that you may be working on that you want to share with us today?
Well, I'm blessed to be on many projects right now. Do you hear me? Like, I thank you for the people that thinking about me and everything. You know, y'all can watch Missionary and the Madness on Peacock and Tubi. Also, let me see.
What is the madness about again?
The Madness, I'm a zombie.
Oh,
I'm a zombie, y'all.
You a zombie?
Do you hear me, y'all? If you go watch this movie, you would think I was eating something, y'all. Was nothing there. They told me that act like it was a dog there. All you hear is
Oh, we definitely gonna make sure you guys see that.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead and play that clip real quick so that you guys
Yes.
can get that. So you know.
What was just you was like an old school zombie? Like,
Do you, man?
It just wasn't.
All I know you said action, and first I started thinking about the Michael Jackson. You put the Thriller. But now they hit it, y'all. I'm gonna send you another clip too. I got one when I fell. Damn, I fell, y'all. They said get shot. All you hear is duck. When they said zombie mode, hey look, I started thinking about the what's it, Apocalypse? How do you say it?
What?
Apocalypse.
Thank you. Yeah.
Or
With
that
the-
Walking Dead they got out.
That real quick. You hear me? Oh my God, that
That's
was
what's up.
amazing. Missionary, that's on Tubi and Peacock as well. I am not doing nothing as the title sound. Do you
Oh.
hear me? Let me go and clear that up. It's an amazing movie. We got some more actors in there too. Miss Warren, she's from Kingston. You hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, another K-Town Brown, but she did her thing. But what is that? I'm a fan of hers.
Okay.
I can't tell y'all too much, but I'm a fan of hers, and you're gonna catch me in the end, us together, K-Town, stand up.
Okay.
Lord, do it for me. Oh, you see it? Yes, K-Town, stand up. Lord, do it for me. Another Kingston native, Zaki Cornegay. He's the director and the writer
I
of
heard
it.
him.
legit.
I heard him.
Shout out to you, y'all.
Zaki
Yes.
Cornegay, do you hear me? Y'all, I'm a church member in there. That scene was crazy, because when I tell you, bad energy was trying to hit me all that morning. And it's at a church, y'all. You know how you can go somewhere and the word is meant for you?
Mm-hmm.
That was one of them days. So when y'all see that scene right there and they yell action, baby, I want acting.
Okay.
You hear me? I was feeling it, and you're gonna see it. Check
Okay.
it out on YouTube as well. You hear me?
And that one is in the missionary.
No, that one is in Lord Do It For Me.
Lord,
Missionary.
do it for me. Okay.
Missionary, I can't talk too much.
Yeah.
Like I said, I ain't doing nothing that the title sound.
Okay, 'cause that name already was a little,
They already knew what to do to catch y'all. Do you hear me?
Okay.
And like I said, I have more projects. There's so many more. Watch 2024, I'm all on your screens.
Hey.
So what have you accomplished already so far? So I know you're working as an actress, you're a social media influencer, and I know you're just getting yourself out there, you're letting people get to know you, you know, you're a big ball of light. So what have you done already that you're very much proud of that you've already accomplished?
My goal was to be in 10 movies. Y'all gotta understand this started in a year for me. 10 movies in December. No, let me take it back. My goal was to be in 10 movies and also work with Mr. Jamal Waller, Mr. Notorious. You feel me?
Yes,
Okay.
I've heard of him. Yes, I see him in a lot of movies actually.
That man is amazing, y'all. That man is amazing. Do you hear me? We in Raleigh Mall, walking around. He buying me food off of me just being me. We worked in a movie where I was the driver. I was blessed to be a producer assistant of this movie. So I was the driver. I picked up India Love, Jabri Hodges. That was amazing. But walking with Mr. Jamal Wool and Mr. Notorious and everybody in there like, hey, look, what's good? And he's like, hey, yo. You feel me?
Yeah,
Jumping
yeah.
around and stuff. Oh no, that was amazing. That was my goal.
That was basically your foreshadow of you already.
Ooh.
You know, future you in the
Come on
future.
now.
So you know, you had to get that. You had to get that experience. You know, I only speak from my own experience because I see myself and I've come across people that are in high places, and it's like if I'm able to be in the same room as you and be in the same place, obviously I'm going to be somewhere, you know, up there with you. I'm just working on it, and I have to be grateful and show gratitude for where I'm at today in order for me to be where I'm at. So it's like if God can put me in a position to be next to someone in that you know, that category and that level, then definitely I already know that I'm already already there now. I'm just getting to have the hands-on experience with it right now.
Legitimate.
I'm learning.
You already said you're before the show started, you wanted to be an Oscar-winning actress, and you saw it. You foresaw that. So definitely believe that it's going to happen. As long as you be you and you believe in you, you're always going to get where you need to go. Exactly.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Don't leave her hanging like do it.
I'm so sorry, because I definitely wasn't, y'all. I was definitely reading.
Baby, she be dropping gems, y'all gotta be in this room with this energy, y'all. They be dropping gems. I done learned so much. It's not even funny, and I'm thankful, y'all.
Yeah, because our goal here is to be able to inspire others. Once, like I said before, so we can all come together. You know, show our talents, show our gifts, and you know, a lot of people had to start from the bottom, and no matter where you start, as long as you start, is all that matters. And we started this journey last year around the same time, and we practiced, and we set a goal, we set a time, we set a place, and we established that, and we went forward no matter what was going on throughout the year.
Come on,
and here's a whole nother 360 year mark around.
We're still going.
And we're still going.
It's all
and
progress.
we have a returning guest.
Come on
and
now.
we've all changed and grew at the same time. We all moved up from that one level we was at to another level. Look at us now.
Yeah,
Look at the energy we have right now. Look how we're presenting ourselves.
Oh yeah, you already know.
We're always going to be who we are right now, and in the future, we're just going to keep getting better. We're going to keep getting better. We're going to keep getting greater.
Keep going up.
And that's all that matters. So, you know, that's the best part about, you know, this whole interview today, this whole, you know, us coming together, because we all know that we're here to ignite the light in you, and that's all we need to do.
Come on now.
Listen to us speak and share our experiences, share our stories, and, you know, learn from one another. So
each one teach one.
Exactly. And so there's some things that me and Tony already know about.
Okay.
Kendra BU, you know, we used to work, all of us actually used to work together once upon a time.
Yes.
And, you know, we all started in what they would call a low-end job at a time.
Okay.
You know, we was all working at Burger King.
Right.
And, you know,
Burger King.
Shout out to Burger King. We ain't getting paid for this now. Ain't no sponsor.
Give you a job, they'll give you a shot.
Okay? Like, we didn't care when it was started, but just give me the job.
They definitely give you a shot.
I ain't lying.
That one of the best, man.
Hey, and I met the best people, and look, years later, this is about, 10, 11, 12 years later?
Correct.
Okay?
Yeah, for real.
For real. And look where we at today.
Yeah.
We ain't still in the same spot we started. And there's a lot of people that's still in the same spot that they started.
Right there. Do you hear me?
Okay, 10 years later, what you been doing with your life? How much have you changed?
That's what it's all about. Progression.
How much exactly? How much water have you been watering on yourself? Pouring into
yourself.
You know, some people been pouring out to everybody else. That's why they can't grow no more than where they at. They soil.
I was a witness.
Soil.
I felt that.
Okay.
Yes,
they soil is soiled because they soil that shit. You know?
Already.
Bars. Soil that shit. Bars. But yeah, we all work together. Yep. You know, we've all had goals and dreams since we've, you know, started working together. But we didn't know we would ever be where we're at today.
Come on now.
We all had our own separate paths, went down each path, and then we all ended up at the same mark where we're at today. But each one of us have a story that we were all separate from, and then came together to experience, like, oh, where were you during this time? Where were you during that time? Where was I during this time? And believe it or not, me and Kendra BU actually was starting around the same time of our awakening journey.
Yes.
We was basically getting in touch, and I was like, I noticed you're doing this, and yeah, I'm doing this as well. Like, we started exchanging it, and it was like, we came right back together and just started, you know, checking back in when we can, you know. And, you know, it was great because it was like, hey, and no, it's never, one thing I learned about friendship is real friends, you don't have to have them every day, every minute. You don't have to have them every day, every minute. You don't have to have that because everyone has their separate lives. Everyone has things that they're dealing with that they have to go through, children, family, husbands, wives. Like, we're all doing things that we have to, you know?
Things going on.
Yeah, and when we get together because life be life.
Life definitely be life.
Yes, man.
And, you know, so
God be God at the same
I
time.
swear I was sitting here thinking about, do you hear me? God be Godding. Okay.
Okay.
No, for real.
Hey, and there's no lie that was being told there. Okay, let me
Mm.
make that surely straight to you. So,
Okay.
but Kendra, what kind
Yes.
of give us how many social medias you have? Where can we find you at on social media? What's your social medias?
We got Instagram 6'5" Goddess. We have TikTok 6'5" Goddess, and Facebook Kendra BU.
So what
Make
kind
sure y'all go
of
follow, like, and subscribe
follow?
on all her platforms, all social media platforms. Check out all her content. She's very dope. She, as you can see, she's a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? And hey, it'd be a blessing to have her in your life. So go do that.
Yes, and y'all, I'm telling y'all. She goes live very often on TikTok, and if you catch her live, she's a big burst of energy. If you need to get a wake up call in the morning, you need to get motivated. Go ahead and get that love. She's sending it out there. She's all love out there. It's all love anyways, you know.
Exactly, motivating.
We're not here to tear down nobody, because hurt people, and baby, we ain't hurt. Okay?
Ooh.
We ain't hurt. We been hurt. But we ain't hurt, okay?
Healing from the hurts.
Facts.
Healing from the hurts.
We're not victimizing our stories. We're making our stories and using our weakness into our power.
And learning to take accountability too, because understand it be us too. Sometimes it really do be us too, okay? I just had to make sure I look in for that one, y'all. Come on now.
I always know that, because I can't do nothing I can't blame you until I make sure I check myself first.
Exactly.
Because I can't check you until I check me first.
Okay.
Don't they tell you if you really need help, you kind of go check yourself
in the mirror?
Yeah.
Listen, what?
They can't force
Say
you.
that again. Say that again.
What?
Say that again.
I said, when you need help, you need to go and check yourself in.
Yeah.
Mirror.
Yeah. You can't go. Nobody can.
Yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
I make you check you.
Do you hear me now, for real though?
Like, I don't know what you do.
Exactly.
I don't.
Hey.
I'm not in your body.
You feel me?
So check you before you check someone else.
No,
Self-accountability. And a lot of people don't want to check themselves, so they want to check you and what you do. Always, but they still forgot the 3 fingers and still point back at them.
Woo.
You still got some things that you're working with that you, because I don't point fingers, because I already know I need to be looking.
Okay.
I'm pointing at you, it shows the character I'm in. Right. It shows who I am. So I can't be pointing at you and judging you and telling you who you are and all that stuff. That's not what it's about. So, and you said you're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, and
you know what? I forgot about my Bigo Live too.
And you're on Bigo.
6'5" Goddess.
There you go.
Yes.
Also, she's getting
started.
I'm
working on it.
I'm working.
But let me throw that out. Thank you for that. 6'5" Goddess on YouTube too. Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah,
right?
She's getting on. That's what
balancing.
It's all we're all working on things that we got. That's why we said, what is it that you got that nobody knows? Shoot, I'm working on a lot of things. I'm working on me so I can get to that part to get you where I'm at. Okay? I know. Yeah, I don't really know until I know when it's there. Okay. So we already know. I do want to ask you. So, if you had anything you would like to say to the people in the world, what would you like to tell them? Like, what would be your message to the world?
Y'all be kind. I'm so serious. Be kind. It's free to show love. Positivity, it overpowers that negativity. You block your own blessings by being negative. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they want to be rude to you and think that you're being weak because you're not giving them that same energy. Don't return that energy, baby. Don't do it. Don't waste your energy, because energy is real. Do you hear what I'm saying? Love you, self-worth, know who you are, shine your light. I don't care if they say you that you're different, you need to dim down. No, don't you dim your light, because a lot of people out here that don't know their light. So with that being said, baby, shine, love you, love others, and be as one.
Yes. I'm telling you, that's the best way. I take that to heart.
I heard it. You hear me? Because that really did come from the heart. I felt like a little compliment.
Because ain't no way, you can't tell nobody to do something you ain't already doing.
Come on now.
You can't.
Like I got 10
Okay.
Okay. Try, you got it. You got it.
Cause it be though, cause it's like
No,
people want to take the kindness out of your heart in so many ways, and it takes a strong person to keep that, and to stay kind and kind.
It took me a lot to get here though.
Yeah.
It took me a lot to get here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. So that's why I say lay yourself.
Okay.
Put your crown back on. Know who you are.
Man, I always say, you know, imagine yourself right now on the throne. And you sitting up high. First of all, you always sitting up high, so you never have to worry about
now.
Okay? So imagine that part right there. You're literally permanently a throne. You're like, you're who you are is what you are, and that's what you are. You sit where you're meant to be. So imagine you going down and getting how much pain and energy it takes to you to go down on their level. And if it's not just a bend down, how about bending all the way down? And then how much it takes to get down and tell you, and then you gotta get back up. Bitch, I'm not trying to do all that with the person that's not trying to meet me where I'm already at. How about I meet you where you at? Because I don't want to have to take you off your throne.
Come on now.
To get you on my level. I'm going to put in the effort to get where you at.
That's how it should be.
Hey yo, do you hear me?
That's what you mark that spot where people can say anything they want. I'm tall, but damn it, you gotta.
That's what I'm just about to say. I'm 6'5". No matter what, you gotta always look up to me. What is looking up to people? Admiring. So you always admiring
so
me.
God gave
no matter what, do you hear me?
He created you to be that very thing. That's your.
What
character.
do I say? It's in me.
Yeah.
It's not on me. Like.
Okay.
I was born and it said, hey,
okay.
Here you go.
Okay.
This is you. You are you. I is she. She is I. That is me.
Okay. I'm her.
Say it.
Her.
Okay.
Her.
Say it. But like I said, I had to go through dealing with different people, different situations, life. Y'all know, but this ain't life. That's the part that's either you gonna let it hold you down, or you're gonna let it build you. So like I said, I'm still learning too. I'm human. It's wild. I just got asked this question the other day. Do you ever have bad days? Ooh, baby, I have maybe even a week. I don't even meet this day, everybody, but for real, even a week, I gotta isolate myself. Confirmation. I don't know what it was, but confirmation. I gotta isolate myself real quick. You feel me?
And I wanted to ask you because we are always getting a little off track sometimes, but we're always on the right track, even when we think we're not. So I do want to ask you. So what is something that no one else knows about you that you wouldn't mind telling the world about? People assume they know something so much about you, but what do they not really know about you?
I had 2 answers. Y'all, please don't laugh, but this is like, I am not Sheena. Everybody say that I am Sheena and Tall Tyrone is my brother. That is not me, y'all. I don't know why that popped up. You know how something just like moving that quick? Because everywhere I go, everybody's like, the tall guy. And shout out to Sheena and Tyrone, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all, you feel me? Look, just because we are all tall, we is not related. I got her about 1 inch. 6'5", she like 6'4", maybe 6'3". But Sheena, shout out to you. But for some reason, that really popped in my head. Because people really be like, hey, that's so-and-so. Her brother real talk. That's not me. That is not me. So funny. And they be sure about it. That is you. That's not me. That ain't telling me. That's you, man. That's not me. Okay, I don't know why. That's the one right there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Boom. That's it. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's it.
Well, I
gotta say more for the next episode.
Already.
You feel me?
I do remember one time seeing on your post that someone assumed that they thought you were Lisa Leslie.
Oh, just that one. That was dope. Go check out that video too, y'all. It's on TikTok. I love it. This man was serious. He thought I was Lisa Leslie. I signed my name. Now hold on. Just to let it out, this video, Lisa Leslie, I ain't signed your name, okay? But just because of the fact that I'm tall, and it's an honor, don't get it twisted, because I looked up to Lisa Leslie. You feel me? Number 9, Sparks, stop playing. Okay, yes. But yeah, he thought I was Lisa Leslie, baby. That ain't me either. That ain't me. I want that money that she got. That's nice. Come on.
Okay.
I got the height, but baby, yeah. After that was it. That was good right there.
Okay.
That was good.
You know, when you just tall, they be like, anything that's tall that's resonate with her, we just gonna assume that's you. And you be like, come on now, don't do me.
That's like me saying every short person is related just because they're short. You get what I'm saying? That like oh no, y'all.
I know what you're saying because it's.
I'm being for real now.
What's crazy is you got really tall, then you got really really short, and then you got really tiny people out there.
Man, we are really, really, really original.
Exactly.
We really, really, really ourselves.
Right.
We really gone to the papers and said, this is you. Okay? This is what we really are. Ooh.
Okay. Back.
Nice,
I felt that.
Back.
Come on. Say it, Mom.
Okay.
Bars.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, obviously, you've learned a lot during this journey. So tell us a little bit about what have you learned during this process up until now, you know, where you become this, you know, influential person.
Yeah, the person that you are today.
Yeah.
Like,
Y'all, it starts with loving yourself. Because if we don't love ourselves, we let a lie bypass us, you know, stop us and whatnot.
fact.
It's about loving yourself. Once you learn yourself, learn who you are in the inside, baby, there's no stopping you. There's no stopping you.
That part.
Do you hear?
What type of actions did you have to take in order for you to kind of overcome those adversities, you know?
I had to meditate. I had to pray more. I ain't gonna lie, I was slacking on my prayer. I was around the wrong energy, so it was throwing me off. I had to pray more, let God lead more, trust in God more. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like I said, loving myself, so separating from folks that I said that was like stopping me, holding me back. Letting God lead, actually bring people to me instead of me trying to go find them.
Good shit.
Like seriously, yes. Yeah, like I said, talk to the water. I'm one of those.
Talk to the water.
I talk to nature. It's in the waves, baby.
Okay.
Do you hear me? The birds are flying.
Yeah. Hey, they don't be saying the birds and the bees and the birds be talking for nothing because, you know, the signs and symbols be showing it. You just gotta look for it. And then you be like, I asked myself and then nature kind of showed me the answer. So, you know, you gotta be that aware of your surroundings and yourself to even get that, to receive that. So, you know, those are the actions that you have to take in order for you to actually really start seeing and overcoming things. Like you said it's in the way.
True story, bars.
Okay. So, I mean, do you have any significant events that happened to you that really kind of like pushed you and forced you onto this path? Like, what really was like, you know, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Started seeing the greatness in myself. I know you're like, this girl always talk about itself, but it really started within, you feel me?
Nah, that's real shit.
That's real ass.
I had to, like,
I understand to the max.
Ask the question again.
I'm asking. Oh,
take it.
What significant event happened, or what happened in your life that made you make that choice that set you on this path today? That you said, this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to do it, and even if I don't do it, you know, I'm going to do what I want to do, and what you doing, what you're gonna do, got you where you are. So where was it in your life where you was like, yep, I'm gonna do this, and nobody can stop me?
Ooh, break away and be free. The ones I thought they were supposed to be like really support me and stuff and hold me down, and it's like the one that I was really expecting. It took a big piece or chunk out of me, but it was the fact that I'm always hurting. I was the one that was always hurting while everybody else want to live their lives. You feel me? Yeah. So why I can't, and it ain't matching energy, but it's why I can't find my energy, break away, love you from a distance, and you feel me, Chaps.
Yeah, I was just thinking that in my head.
Cause it's like I'm really trying to say it in a
I understand.
right way. You get what I'm saying?
I feel you to the max because
There's no wrong with saying it. Just
there's
say it.
you say it because I understand what you're saying because when you thought you had the people that were supposed
It
to
be the
support
one that be the closest. You get what I'm saying? And it bothers you. Like people don't
Be your
see
own
it.
people.
It be your own people, and it takes a big piece of your mental.
Yes.
It takes a big piece of your emotions.
Because you think that
What?
we come here with as a default. So even when we come here as a default, we have our mother, we have our father, we have whatever. If we have that, we have that. But whatever default we came in with, we feel like we have to lead with.
Okay.
But majority of the time, we set these settings. We don't set them at the default they come with. We have to change them.
Come on now.
And when we think we can bring those default settings with us to this change, it doesn't add up to what we expected because I came like this. This is what I was programmed with. But now that I'm being forced to reprogram myself, that hurt that I had that I came with is no longer there. So it becomes it takes a part of you because they were only a default for your upbringing, but they weren't there for your upcoming. So it's like, you know,
exactly.
They came and they became with you, but then you came and you reigned and you had to gain through, you know, life. It's like you came with me, but now I got to gain the real deal. It's like, you know, I learned from the best, and it was the people that was closest to you. So, you know, in order for you to really get out there, you got to get hurt by those who are closest. Because imagine you being the greatest at you are, and you know what it feels like to be at that power and have someone and still not expect it, but be ready and kind of knowing like people can change you no matter what, no matter where they're at. So it always goes back to self at the end of the day. So I understand when you say.
You answered it. That's the answer. I'm trying to tell you that was the answer right there. Yes,
I understand because I can relate to that because you know.
You bring you into every situation, every interaction. You're still you at the end of the day. You got to bring you into it. You got to take you out of it if necessary. So,
Right.
That part.
at the end of the day, all you got is you. So you need to be with. You can't stand on business unless you sit with yourself first. You know what I'm saying?
Bars.
And once you sit with yourself, that's what I was going to get to the next question is you get out of your comfort zone. So when did you start getting out of your comfort zone?
Ooh.
So we do shadow work.
What turned you up? What turned you up and set you loose on the world?
Because this is the real. This is what real inner work looks like. Because sometimes you're not really ready for the questions that are going to be answered. You're not also. It's just like not being ready for what life has to offer.
I'm loving the challenge though. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Come across people that are challenging you in every way. Even the bad people, they challenge your patience. They challenge your response. You know, this is inner work that you say it's all about energy and inner me. So now you're being reflected back to you. So your outer world is only your inner world. So if I'm asking you questions that you need to be answering yourself. So it's just a reflection of you in another person.
So watch this. Hold that question to the next episode.
At the same time, somebody needs to hear your answer. And not just you.
See?
Okay, alright.
Because your whole world is a reflection of you.
Yeah, because I'm here, but I'm only here because you allowed me to be here. Remember that
part.
So whatever I'm here for, I'm also here for a reason. So I'm not just here to, you know, take. I'm here to give. I'm here to help. I'm here to help you open up. It's like just as much as you being here, it does the same thing for me, right? We all love a challenge because
I love it though.
And I'm not asking you, trust and believe, I'm always asking myself because I still have to go back and answer them because it will be a time where I pick this up and I say, damn, I asked her, but what about me?
I'm trying to tell you.
It goes back to me because as you say, it's all about me. Everyone who's listening is going to ask themselves the same question. It's not just about me, but it's about me because everyone outside of me is me.
True story.
So it's like, I can talk to you all day, but I need to ask myself that. Let me see, like, what made me... It's like, what made
It's
you
that making sense and everything for me. Do you hear me? Dropping. Is it
dropping gems?
Dropping gems. Yeah.
Okay. We dropping gems and we dropping them on the real because the gems that we all have, we be holding on to them, and we need to let people be able to see that we shining. We are the gems.
That's why you drop them. So
we drop. So somebody exactly. I'm gonna drop my experience, my knowing, my essence, so that you can be able to experience that and learn from it. And you know, if I'm able to share what I have with you, I'm going to be that. I'm never going to be a gatekeeper. I'm never going to be the one to try to keep you from being.
I gotta think about this shit. Don't be real with y'all like this.
Alright, well look, we're gonna come back to it.
Okay.
We're gonna let you hold on to it.
Okay.
Come back.
Right.
That's something like
So it's just like when I said what made you get out of your comfort zone. It's another thing I was saying, like, what are some upbringings that you went through that, you know, made you feel like this was comfortable for me, and now that I'm an adult, I'm being forced to be uncomfortable, to be comfortable. Like creating something out of something that wasn't comfortable at one point. And now that you becoming, you know, it's like, okay, right now I'm in a position where I'm not where I want to be, but I am where I am, and I'm grateful for where I'm at. And in order for me to be comfortable in where I'm at, it's like you have to change your feeling of being uncomfortable to being comfortable, like making the best. Changing your mindset.
About your situation.
So it's like, damn, I'm in here, but what can I make this situation to make me feel like I can create a comfort within me? Because it's not just the outside, it's me. I need to make sure, yeah, I'm here, but what can I make the best out of in this very moment?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, what significant event happened in your life that made you really get up out of your comfort zone?
Baby, I've been through domestic violence. You feel me? Loving someone who wasn't loving me the same as I thought it was supposed to be love. Losing weight, looking like a skeleton. I'm gonna keep you the band. You see this? I can't lose all that weight. My kids need to see me get love better too. That was not fair to them, cause you feel me? We put our kids in a lot of situations, and I don't think a lot of people, if they don't think for the whole family, they just think for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You take your kids through a lot.
Yeah.
Family, trauma, friendship. People don't know how how it can really hurt over a person that you really thought was supposed to be your dog, and they cross you. You feel me? So yeah. That put me in a lot of uncomfortable situations that I'm like, I'm better than this. Now, I'm not better than them, but I'm better than this.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And that part.
Because being uncomfortable forces you to get comfortable in a better place. Because it's like once you recognize and you see it, you're like, okay, I've been through this, I've had this, and I learned from this, and I chose to do better. You know, I made the choice, and that's where we go back to our last episode about making choices. And, you know, it really does affect our kids, whatever choice, based on whatever choice we make. If we're being selfish or we're thinking about our kids at the same time. Because a lot of people are not aware of their choices until they realize that it's not just about you. It's about those who are a part of you that came from you, and those around you as well. So it's like I made the same choice in my life in my last relationship, and I was like, I can't keep choosing these type of men to become, or friends, not just men, but friends and men in my life, to just be around my child and absorb their energy and take on things that they don't deserve, because I'm unaware of who they are and I'm unaware of my own actions. And if I continue to move the way I move blindly, then I can put them in a position that they're uncomfortable in. You know, surrounding them around people who I assume are right for me, but because I assume doesn't mean they are. You know, and usually when we assume, we make an ass of ourselves. So, you know, we have to go through a lot of humility in our lives to really find ourselves, and we have to accept that, take accountability on our part on how we put ourselves ourselves in these situations, and we move on from that. We take it and we move on. So, you know.
Granted, you may not, I said it before, but you may not always be able to choose the situation that you're in or you fall into, but you choose which way you go within that situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can choose how to handle it, how to respond to it, or whatever, but you always have a choice. You just have to take a moment and acknowledge the choices that you have available to you.
That part, you know.
I'm telling you, life is all about choices, and if we just continue to make those right choices and we accept them and we learn from them, because you know, either you're going to learn from them or you're going to let that beat you. So it's like a lot of people let their situations beat them to the ground when all they had to do was just accept it and move on and, you know, grow from it and turn their pain into power. And majority of us who have power, we use pain to fuel it. So, you know, there's no way we can just get to the top without feeling the power, the tank up without pain. You know, pain is involved in gaining and growing, even growing pains. We have to grow to our taller, our teeth, our bodies stretching as a child on up. Luckily, we don't remember the pain, because if we kept the pain with us, we wouldn't know how to move. That pain would keep us from going forward. We get to experience it for a moment and then move forward.
Yeah.
No pain, no gain.
Pain some shit. Like, like, I can't even articulate how heavy that just you know what I'm saying, in my head, like I just went, like I can't even put it in words just yet. I'm just thinking about everything I've been through since a little nigga. Like,
Come on now.
you know what I'm saying? Like, just from losing teeth, falling, you know what I'm saying, scraping a knee, getting the ass whooping, all this, you know what I mean, lessons learned, and you know, it's all pain. Like your whole life is pain mixed in, but you got moments of joy in between the pain.
And you want to know what's great about this?
Mixed in, and like, my bad, I'm rambling. But,
no, guess what? You pointed out by you speaking that I got to see what I needed to see in this very moment, in this present moment, because not only are you speaking of your childhood and with how it already, like, you know, you be like, damn, not only have I been surviving since I was an adult, man, I had to make it as a kid first to get here. So imagine what I did as a kid and went through that. I still was able to push through that pain and got through to be who I am today. I survived that as a kid. Hell, I could have been in this. This could have happened to me. That could have happened to me. I was doing this. I was doing that. Look, you got the Rugrats shirt on. You got the Street Fighters. You got the Cookies hat on. You know, you got to think about the inner child, us right now at this moment. It's like, wow, we got to experience the joy, and we also got to experience the pain. Street Fighter, Rugrats, the Rugrats. We were Rugrats.
But hold on, finish off what you were saying though. Hold on, what were you saying? Cause that joke was like, hey yo, y'all.
No, he's saying that pain, like growing up, the scraped knee, the busted lip. I remember. Think about how old were you when you the first slap that you got in your face? Like how old were you?
I can remember.
How old were you? That you thought the world should have never happened to me. Like what did this?
I don't know. I might have been about.
What is this pain? You know,
I might have in between 6 and 8. I might have been about 6 and 8.
All right.
Dang.
So think about people now that got kids that don't know nothing about pain because they they grow up like we did. We was outside. We was riding bikes. We was falling.
I think the worst ass whooping I ever got in my life, I was like 11. Yeah.
11.
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
Dang.
But, you know what I mean? I'm still here. I'm still thugging.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as a kid, we go through so much.
Now you got to think about what my worst ass whooping.
Okay.
I failed 7th grade. Yes.
Oh my God.
I had to go to summer school. Y'all remember back then they had summer school.
Yo, I had summer school too.
I
had summer school too.
I definitely learned the lesson.
I definitely did. I failed another grade. Did you?
Yeah. Definitely learned the lesson.
Yeah. Look, that was the longest walk.
I think my worst ass whooping was when I was like 11, 12 too.
What you did?
Girl, at that time I was making dumb decisions. I left They thought I was kidnapped or something. Cause why did I do that? You know, you think I left my book bag across over the fence by my house and went and left it there. I came home, dropped my book bag off, and then went and hung out with my friends.
Right.
2 girls at one time. This is why it's funny because these are 2 girls that were well known. So I was thinking like, oh, I was somebody because I'm hanging out with Tracy and Trina. They were twins. Don't they sound like a girl in the TV movie?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hang out with Tracy and Trina. Fuck yeah, they want me. Hell yeah. And I'm like, well, I'm about to go leave my book bag. I'm gonna come over there. They stayed right down the street from me. So I leave my book bag there. And then I hung out with them, had fun. Come back. I see it's like the walk of shame. And I'm walking down this driveway and everybody it's a fence. And I'm walking down the driveway around so it's like, I'm gonna say it's a fence. It's apartments here and there's apartments. So it's like open apartments and it's a fence. So I have to hop the fence to get to my house.
Yeah,
so I left the book bag on this side of the fence. So I'm walking down to get to my house and everybody like, oh,
knew what that you were.
Oh, your mama been, oh girl, where you been? They been looking for you, girl. You left your book bag. We thought you were. And I'm just walking like, oh shoot. Damn, they about to whoop my ass. Like, I mean, as soon as I got there, they like, girl, they were looking for you. They thought you was gone, girl. And then I hop the fence. I come home, and my mom and dad is standing right there on the door. Like,
Waiting.
Bring your ass on in here. And I was just like, yeah. And I didn't get one whooping, I got 2 whoopings. They were both whooping my ass. Like, girl, we thought you were gone. Okay, tag team. I mean, as soon as I stepped foot in the door, I remember that hand just, right across my ass. But yeah, that was the whooping I remember that I don't want to remember because after that, it was like nothing. Because my childhood said, we're not going to keep that thought. We're going to remember the moment and we're going to black out because that's how bad I probably got whooped.
Go.
But you know, you got to think
learn
about
your lessons.
You learn pain.
You feel me?
You think I did some shit like that again?
No.
These kids don't know about that. These kids don't know what the consequences because we ain't give them none. So now we grown up now. So, but we still grown. We kids.
Speak.
Yeah. We gonna speak our piece.
If I got to.
Okay, this is what they call healing though. When you get to, just lay it out and just be like, as a kid, I survived this. So, but at the end of the day, this was really just a good interview, and I'm just really was so excited to have you here, and I'm happy to have you on the show.
Yes, I'm happy to be
this
here,
was a
y'all.
very intimate moment, a special edition.
Come on now.
We're seeing her right now at the come up stage, y'all. So when we at the come up, don't think you can run up, all right?
Oh, you better talk.
All right, just know that she already where she at. We
also, baby.
We already where we at, okay?
So make sure y'all go like, follow, subscribe to 6'5" Goddess. On all social media platforms.
Yes. Each one teach one, y'all.
Legit.
We dropping them gems.
Yes. Dropping gems 252.
All the way to the end. Okay?
And Kendra B, you on Facebook.
Kendra B, you on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Make sure y'all do that. It's been very great having you.
Thank y'all.
You know what I'm saying? We enjoy you every time.
I appreciate it.
You know
every time. Come for a third one. I'm coming again.
Yeah, already. You know what I'm saying?
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
I love
you too, baby.
We'll see you guys next time on the next episode of Dropping Gems 252.
And as always, she gonna keep it spiritual. I'm gonna keep it lyrical. Be cool how you be cool. Be you and be true.
All right.